Hello everyone, it's Theme Park Avenue, I'm Eric. Universal's Epic Universe is opening in Orlando, Florida this spring, and I, like many others, am super excited. The list of opening day attractions looks to be amazing. It's chocked full of unique and impressive rides. As a big roller coaster fan, I'm most excited for Minecart Madness and Stardust Racers. However, my third most anticipated ride at the park might surprise you. For most people, the top 3 would probably contain Monsters Unchained or Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. And while both look to be excellent rides, there is one that I've had on my mind even more than those, ever since it was announced. I have not seen people talking about this particular ride, and it's highly unlikely people will refer to the others I was mentioning. But I think it could be a pleasant surprise for some people, especially American audiences. The ride in question is Fyre Drill. Some of you are probably wondering, what even is that? Well, I will tell you, and try to explain why this will be a fun, impressive, and overall great addition to the park that I personally expect to enjoy a lot more than most other rides. First, let's introduce the ride. Fyre Drill will be made by manufacturer Mack Rides, notable for several roller coaster models such as their multi-launch coaster, Extreme Spinner, and the insane-looking new for 2024 Voltron at Europa Park. Fyre Drill is not one of the roller coasters though. Rather, it is a splash battle. Splash battles are a great ride model with boats moving along a motorized track. These rides are typically very compact, and different boats pass each other as a result. When this occurs, the model lives up to its name. Each boat is equipped with water guns on both sides that the riders can shoot at anything from sets to other boats to even bystanders. If you're a theme park fan living in the US, there's a good chance you've never been on one of these. There have been 6 splash battles installed in the US theme parks so far, but 2 have closed down. The closed splash battles were River Battle at Dollywood in Tennessee and Buccaneer Battle at Six Flags Great America in Illinois. Now the only remaining US splash battles are 3 found at Legoland parks and Tom and Huck's River Blast at Silver Dollar City in Missouri. For the Legoland ones, I imagine not many are traveling a great distance to visit Legolands, and the target demographic for those parks is very young. So Tom and Huck's River Blast at Silver Dollar City, being a highly acclaimed park and probably a well-known enough ride, might be well-known, but it also might not be because I actually went to the park in 2022 and I don't recall ever even seeing the ride. I didn't know it existed until I was making this video. This fact implies that the ride is not very popular, and it's likely the most popular splash battle in America nonetheless. Clearly, these are not the most well-known kind of ride, and that may be part of why nobody has high expectations for Fyre Drill. It does look like another family boat ride, very small, compact, certainly unimpressive, next to the many roller coasters and dark rides at Epic Universe. However, I experienced the splash battle in the UK, and I absolutely loved it. It changed my outlook on Fyre Drill as well. The splash battle in question is Battle Galleons at Alton Towers. Alton Towers is an all-around fantastic park, one of my favorites. And Battle Galleons was actually my favorite non-roller coaster that I experienced at the park. So as I'm sure you are still doubtful that Fyre Drill is going to be anything special, allow me to explain why Battle Galleons is a great ride, and thus, why I have high hopes for Fyre Drill. First off, the area that the ride takes up is very compact, and they filled it with beautiful theming. As you approach the ride, you can enjoy a shark circling a skeleton. The actual ride takes you past several pirate features that spray you with water. The boats look great, the set pieces are nice, and the backdrop of a real castle doesn't hurt either. It looks great, and based on the promotional footage for Fyre Drill and Universal's reputation for phenomenal theming, I expect Fyre Drill to have very stylish and eye-catching set pieces that are just as good, if not better, than most other rides at the park. All of Battle Galleon's details make for a beautiful on-ride experience, but the queue is an attraction in and of itself. I loved walking through the ruined fort structure, overlooking the boats, and enjoying several pirate-themed details. You take a beautiful walk through the set when the line is short, and on busier days, you can enjoy not only the architecture, but the water guns in the queue. So you can battle with people on the ride before you even board, just while you wait. There are also water cannons on the main path that any guest can man. Based on Fyre Drill's concept art, it may not have water cannons in the queue, but the queue will be well themed, and there will be water cannons on the path. This interactive element is so much fun, and it's the second major strength of the ride. I don't know about you, but I love shooting dark rides. I have more fun on them than most dark rides, and I believe the best way to bring park guests into a quote-unquote immersive experience is not realistic animatronics or elaborate sets. It's giving the guests a role other than sitting and doing nothing. I have more fun on practical shooting dark rides like Lost Kingdom Adventure at Legoland than pretty much every other dark ride out there except for Spider-Man at Islands of Adventure. That one just fills me with pure joy. That may be a personal thing though, and this take may be unpopular in general, but I think most can agree that shooting dark rides are very fun nonetheless. Even if the popular opinion is that grand sets and fancy robots are the key to a great dark ride, hence the hype around the other rides, I think that interactive element is very underrated, but makes the attractions that have it so much more fun. Being able to battle with your friends and family is such a great experience in the park, and one that I would prioritize over immersion pretty much any day. Plain old fun may not be enough to make this a destination ride for anyone, but I nonetheless think it will be quite a crowd pleaser. I know I'll be pleased. Now, one potential shortcoming of the Splash Battle in general is that typically they don't have a scoring system like most shooting dark rides, but Fyre Drill might. The announcement video for the Isle of Berk attractions, including this one, sees an employee stating that the two sides of the boat on Fyre Drill compete. While this could just be referring to the fact that most iterations of the ride require you to stay on one side of the boat, I always thought of these rides as collaborative. The two sides work together to spray others. Therefore, this one sentence, and the fact that there are specific targets on the ride, makes me think it will have a scoring system. If this is the case, it will be even more interactive, competitive, and fun than currently existing splash battles. So yeah, I expect this ride to be extremely fun. It will look just as nice as any other ride in the park, but I think people generally have lower expectations for this compact boat ride than the extremely impressive looking Monsters Unchained, intriguing Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, or even the other family roller coasters. Ultimately, this is likely a matter of personal taste, and it will differ based on your preferences and experiences. However, I think the fact that so few Americans have had a chance to do a splash battle plays a role in the lack of hype for Fyre Drill. And that's why I made this video. I wanted to make sure people knew that there was reason to be hyped about one more Epic Universe ride. It may be small scale, but it will be a fun soaker for the whole family. I am positive it will be popular when the park opens. Mind you, that's because it's going to be the only water ride there, and basically every ride is going to be popular there for a little while. Nonetheless, while this ride's concept is not very well known, and may not even appeal to most Universal fans, I am at the very least certain that people will find it fun, because I know I sure will. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below your thoughts on Fyre Drill if you have any, because I think a lot of people really weren't thinking about this one at all before this video, so it'd be nice to get some conversation going about it. Subscribe for more theme park content. I'll see you next time.